the Democrats. How can we trust them? Look at what they've done. Before President Trump was the president, they started trying to impeach him. They started tapping phones, getting court orders to spy on people in his campaign staff, people in his close to him, his family. They tried to impeach him. Clinton paid for the dossier. Then they tried sex with the hooker, and they tried everything. And that's not even the beginning of it. Hillary Clinton, the one that was in charge of all this, because she was the one that was running, she has the death of 4 people on her hands, including an ambassador to Libya. She had the Clinton Foundation, which basically was a laundromat for money. Her husband, the most honest guy on the planet, never. I don't think he was honest for even 5 minutes. They were involved in money laundering, drug dealing, murders, all kinds of stuff in Arkansas. And then they stole from the White House. You've got Nancy Pelosi, who took the Affordable Care Act, the book, the documents, into the chambers of Congress and said you can't know what's in it until you pass it. That's against the law. It's against the Constitution. Because you're supposed to know what's in it, debate it, make changes, then you can either pass it or deny it. That's how it works. Adam Schiff. Well, there's a real winner there, huh? Well, you can go in and see what we got. Maybe. No, you can't. No, but there is evidence. We've got evidence, and you can't see it, but we've got the evidence that President Trump was colluding with the Russians. Well, he's the leader of a country, and I would suppose that the leaders of all the countries are in touch with all the other leaders of all the countries to know what's going on. Oh, that makes sense. That would make sense. And the Democrats don't want to make sense. They want to make socialism. Now, we've also got Biden! Yay! He's about as crooked as all the rest of them put together. He told, I believe it was the Ukrainians, you can't have the $1 billion unless you fire this guy that's investigating my boy's company. Really? And then his boy, Hunter, makes millions of dollars off of this company, which was being investigated by an attorney general, I believe it was. Doesn't that ring a bell about anything? Raise a red flag? Anything? If the companies he's involved in is being investigated in the first place, really? If you don't understand what's going on there, it's called corruption. And Joe was in on it. He knew what was going on. He did. He was for school segregation. He was against the freedom of the black people in this country. He hates people. And I don't even think he knows he hates people. He hates people that much. the Democrats are all corrupt, every last one of them. And they want us to just accept the outcome of the corrupt election that just happened. How about no? And it's really kind of strange, really. Is it really a coincidence that the coronavirus suddenly shows up just in time for an election? I wouldn't put it past the Democrats to do that. Anyone. Soros, Gates, any one of the billionaires, millionaires. Why not Hillary? She was the one that set up the stupid Russian thing. And it's crazy. We can't trust President Trump. But yet, they spent millions upon millions of dollars to find out he was innocent of anything and everything that the Democrats were saying he was guilty of. Really. And we're not going to trust him, but we're going to trust the Democrats because they lie. They've got the media lying, so everybody's lying. The AP is saying that Biden's the president now. No, President Trump is still the president. And with all that I've seen going on, he's going to be the president. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, the whole state of Pennsylvania, crooked. Michigan, what the hell happened there? Oh, I'm going to vote for Trump. Okay, you voted for Biden. How? Oh, well, we programmed the computer to do that. It's okay. No, it ain't. That's cheating. That's flat out cheating. And from what I understand, whatever district it was either Pelosi or Waters is from, the one that's the Republican against whoever it is got his election stolen from him. I mean, truth, lies, and fear. Okay, the Republicans try to be honest as best we can. Most of us, I would say, are Christians. Conservatives, we understand how society works. If we all get together, the society works well. Lies. I have heard so many ridiculous lies. I get sick when I hear it. The View, those female humans, which are barely human, they keep saying, oh, Trump's a liar, he's prejudiced, he's xenophobic, homophobic, phobic, he hates everybody, and he's all this. Okay, prove it. Show me. I want to see the proof of it. Of these lies. Of this prejudice. Of the xenophobic activities. Where is it? There is none. It's all words, hollow lies. You people lie about everything. Well, we don't know when life begins. Here, if you don't know when life begins, how about this? At the point of conception is when life begins. It cannot stop and restart. Cannot. Life begins at conception and continues on from there until the body dies. Of stupidity, natural causes, disease, whatever. That is when life begins. The Second Amendment. We have a right to defend ourselves, our families, and our property. We have a right to form militias against all enemies, foreign and Democrat. Domestic, really. We don't want your garbage. We're tired of hearing your lies because, and then the big one is, you don't even say it. You don't have to say it because we know what's going on. You say that all these things about President Trump is this, that, and the other. And so you're riling up the people in the inner cities and whoever. Just get them all riled up. Get them to riot and all that. And you know who's actually doing the instigating to these rioters? It's you, idiots, that are saying Trump is a liar, a thief, a prejudice, and all the rest of that crap. George Floyd didn't die from being choked. He died from a drug overdose and a bad heart. The guy in the parking lot, he wasn't just chased down and shot because he's black. He turned and he aimed a firearm at a police officer. That will get you shot. Period. And that's not, that's just peaceful protesting with all this burning down of buildings, looting, killing people. No, it's not. You're lying. It's rioting. And I, for one, I've got this other conspiracy theory going on that I wonder. The AP has already announced or pronounced that Joe Biden is president-elect. Joe Biden. All right, what happens when the investigation says, oh no, he's not? There was too much fraudulent voting. There was too much corruption in this one. President Trump is still the president. Now, I remember Hillary Clinton saying, Joe Biden, do not concede. Do not. I also heard somebody say, wait till after the election and the riots are going to get worse. Okay, what would make rioters more angry? Just a straight election and have Donald Trump reelected? Or would it make them more angry if you pronounced Joe Biden the president and then flipped it on him? Oh, that ought to make them just happy as pigs at the slop trough. No, it's going to make them angrier. Inciting riots, are we now, Democrats? I am so... I can't stand it anymore. We need to get rid of any Democrat that wants to play socialist out. If you don't like this country, which you're blatantly showing the people that you don't like this country and trying to turn it into a communist country, go! Get out! Go to Iran or Iraq. Go to China or Russia. Go to Venezuela. Go somewhere else. We don't want your negative crap. I am sick and tired of it. We could live in peace, prosperity, security, not having to worry about if they're going to mandate some kind of stupidity, if they're going to raise taxes, take away this and that so that we have nothing. Democrats, you are not in charge. And I'm glad to tell you this, because God, the Creator, His Son, Jesus, He is the King of all kings and the Lord of all lords. He, Jesus, is in charge. Chew on that for a while.